It's another week of Christian's Man Channel, where we learn how to be a man in a Christian's world. Hey, this week you caught me in my office. And the reason why is because we got the new year coming up. And a lot of people set New Year's resolutions or goals for the new year. Well, we've always heard about the goals. When people set fitness goals, they'll go to the gym and then they'll last, according to a lot of the gyms around town, about a month or two, and there's a lot of traffic in them, and then it starts to fizzle out and things, and then people stop coming after 3 months. And then it's just a normal, regular crowd. So, we want to be able to take a look at the reason why people set goals and don't achieve things and why they get so frustrated, and hopefully give you some information in the video to get you excited about setting up goals for this next year. So for each year, I figured out that I need to set goals for the 12 areas of my life. So we have a video on that. If you haven't watched the video on the 12 areas of life, feel free to go over there and see that. And so we'll be taking a look at each area and setting goals on there. Now, one of the things I've noticed about goals is that people have a hard time achieving stuff, like, for example, losing weight. So one of the important things with goals is you need to have a vision for the goal. So, for example, like if you want to lose 50 pounds, can you see yourself being 50 pounds lighter? Do you have a vision for that? Do you know what that looks like? And so vision is very important to goals. You need to be able to see it in order to believe it. So you're probably asking yourself, how do I set the visions? Okay, so in your personal area, the first 6 areas, your physical, mental, emotional, sexual, spiritual, and financial, you're going to set those visions to your age 65. So what do you want to look like physically at age 65? What do you want your mental life to be at age 65? Emotionally, what do you want to be feeling at age 65? Sexually, spiritually, financially, where do you want to be at age 65? And so you can be able to, that will help you give a reference to how to set up the vision, what you want it to look like. Now, your responsibilities and your relationships, you're going to set those to at your time of death. So, at your funeral, when people are coming up and they're saying things about you, what do you want them to say? Like if your parents had to come up and say, "This is our son," what do you want them to say about you? And you got your husbandship. What do you want your wife to say about you? What do you want your friends to say about you? What do you want your kids to say about you? Family members, coworkers. And so that'll help you give a point, kind of like, okay, this is what's important to me. And you can set your vision to that. And that'll help you be able to create vision for those areas of your life. The second area that we're going to work on is the goals. So we're going to be setting goals for each of the areas of your life. Now, we're only going to set one goal per area. So if there's one thing that can happen this year that would make a dramatic improvement in that particular area, that's what you want to set your goal to. So don't think about, I'm going to set 15 goals for physically. No. So we're going to set one goal. So the goals need to be specific, detailed, and with a deadline. So we're going to set our deadlines for, I usually set mine for December 25th. You could do yours on the 31st if you want to. I usually like hitting my goals by Christmas. And so that's kind of a lot of fun. And so set your goals. You can do one per area and be specific on there, and then put a deadline on it. Now, the last thing you're going to do is create plans on achieving those goals. So I've got those things written down. Goals, plans. They're in here somewhere. There you go. So you have plans for your different areas of your life. And so you'll be taking that goal and going, okay, in order to accomplish this at the end of the year, I need to start doing this, and this. And then out of those plans, you could be able to start setting up weekly tasks or even daily tasks. You know, like, what can I start doing today to start working towards that goal? What can I start doing this week to start getting that goal accomplished? And so the plans, it's kind of where the exciting stuff happens. These are kind of your steps and stuff. A vision helps you be able to see what you want. The goal helps you be able to drive towards what you want. And then the plans give you step-by-step daily actions. And so they're very important. So once you have all that in place, that really energizes your life and you get really pumped up, really excited about things. And so every day you're going to be like, hey, I'm moving closer to my goals and everything. And it keeps you excited, keeps you going, keeps you pumped up, and keeps you moving forward. Especially during the times where maybe you ate too much one day and you got off your goal or whatnot. And so this way you can be able to hang in there and keep the momentum going, because you're like, hey, this is the end of the year thing. I'm not giving up now. I'm just going to keep this going. So that's what you want to do. So set up visions, goals, and plans. So a good leader does this for his family. And also, once you set these up for being a husband, being a father, oh my gosh, your wife is going to love this. She'll see this. She might tinker with it, fine tune it, make it a little better. But if you get her on the same page as all this, women really want, this is where the helper thing comes on. Then we're like, okay, great, I'll start helping you out with these plans and start helping accomplish all this stuff. This would be great. So guys, definitely do this.